Before we start the video today, I just wanted to ask you guys if you can go down to the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified of when I post a new video. If you're not subscribed, watch this video. If you like it, then subscribe afterwards. But hope you enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. Alright, you guys, so I'm back with part 3 of this video. If you did not see the previous videos, I will link them in the description box below. But on the second video, I left you off by saying that I was pretty sure that I got the ball joint, the lower ball joint broken. I didn't. So I had to kind of change plans. The ball joint wasn't working. I was kind of going at it for like 2 hours, and it wasn't like breaking off the ball joint. So I did some more research, and I figured that some people use 3-jaw pullers. So I went to Harbor Freight and I bought one of these 3-jaw pullers right here. So it was a set of 3. This is a 4-inch one. It was $19.99, so it was pretty cheap. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hook this up to around the spindle right here, like that, and on the nut of the ball joint, and I'm just gonna kind of pull it down so that it breaks that ball joint loose. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Oops. I don't think they'll work yet. Oh my God. As you probably just seen, I kinda left the video defeated. When I was using the 3-jaw pullers, I had looked on the forums and I had seen somebody using 3-jaw pullers to remove their ball joints. It didn't work out in the end. So what my dad did when I was at work was he came in here with a sawzall, and he just cut the shaft of the ball joint right there. And once the spindle was out of the car, he set it down on the ground with a towel and stuff. And he started hitting it with a hammer, and he finally got it out. But here's kind of dark in here, but here's the spindle. So that's where the shaft was in right here. He hit it from which way? The back right here. And he told me he had to hit it 5 times, like 5 huge swings with a 4-pound hammer. So like there was no way that my 3-jaw pullers or pickle fork or anything was gonna get that out. It was just way too stuck on there. I mean, like when I was using 3-jaw pullers, I'd clamp onto it and I'd start tightening it, and then it would get too tight for the ratchet, so I had to get a breaker bar out. And then once I got the breaker bar on it and started turning it, it just would rotate the 3-jaw pullers, and then they just snap off of the spindle, and it wouldn't work. So that's what we ended up having to do. I hope the next side isn't going to be that hard. But now the next step is to remove the control arms so that we can get these ball joints out without it being in the car. It'll be a little easier. We're going to have to drill these rivets out. We tried cutting them and using an air hammer, and we had a Harbor Freight air hammer because it was $10, but it didn't work out very well. So I'm going to show you guys me getting out these control arms right now. Alright guys, so I got the lower control arm out. Those bolts that were on there really good. So it took me a little while, but I got it out. There's just a bolt and a nut on this one, so I had to have a wrench on the other side and then the ratchet on the other side. And then this one, there was just 2 bolts going up, and there's like this weird kind of like long nut for both of them. They were both connected, so I didn't need to use like a wrench on the other end of that, but I got that out. So the next step is to get the upper control arm out. So I don't know what I need to do yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just like 2 bolts from the top. I think you could see them back there maybe. Let me go in from the top. Yeah, those 2 bolts right there. Gotta pop those off, and the upper control arm should come out. And I will show you guys that right now. So I'm having problems getting the upper control arm out, so I'm just going to work on it tomorrow. It's getting kind of late today, so I got the lower control arm out. I'm probably just going to start working on this, you know, spray it down with some degreaser to get all this grease on it, grease off of it, because the previous engine that was in the car, it blew a head gasket and it kind of puked oil all over the place, and whoever put the engine in didn't take the time to like pressure wash the car so that it got all that oil off. So there's just a bunch of oil all over the place. So I'm gonna spray it down with degreaser and let it sit overnight, and then I'm going to probably hit it with my wire wheel to clean off all the paint and the oil debris on it. That's all I have for today. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.